All right, fit check, Dan. Let's see it. You look like a force to be reckoned with. Let's see what
This
you
guy,
rocking.
this guy ever walks up to the poker table,
Yeah.
quit. All right. Semi-pro, very special film show. Tortoiseshell glasses on a hoe. Fubu shirt, bolo tie,
This is the wildest bit I've ever seen in my entire life.
belt buckle with my initial on it. This the type of shit Dutch from Red Dead Redemption would have asking the gang, just one more job. We're off to Tahiti, Arthur. All right, what you got on? Also, I got jeans and
We got the
white
Colt
socks.
45 Semi-Pro original hat.
Maybe I mean it was the original,
We
right?
got a windbreaker from Goodwill. We got jeans from Target. And that's that. I mean, that's all I got on. I got a T-shirt on underneath it.
I got a redneck, white socks, and blue ribbon beer. You don't hear me bragging about it. You know what I'm saying?
So we're watching Captain America:
A
Winter Soldier.
movie. You ever seen a movie?
Captain
Comment down below if
America.
you've ever seen a movie.
What's the new one called? Brave New World.
Yeah,
Comes out
probably
tomorrow. So tomorrow's
New
the
World
big day. It keeps being compared to
Order.
this movie,
Coming out on
which I'm
Valentine's
really
Day.
tired of hearing MCU movies
It
be
makes
called
sense.
the next Winter Soldier. Because that just
Right. Well, because every single one has every
everyone
MCU movie that's been somewhat serious has been called that.
right.
Because this was the first somewhat serious MCU
Yeah,
movie.
any of them other than Ant
I
Man,
remember
Guardians of
people
the Galaxy,
people
and
called I
Thor.
remember people calling Black Widow the next Winter Soldier
Mm-hmm.
because it was sort of espionage themed.
Right,
By which I mean that was its whole gimmick. That's all it had going for it.
right.
Everything else was suck balls.
But yeah, let's see if this movie lives up
It's a
to
movie.
the hype.
I'm gonna bet that this movie will be a movie. Um,
Okay, I'm gonna
that's
count us
just. I
down.
mean, look. Yeah, I'm gonna
Well,
count us up,
I'm gonna count us down.
but it'll.
Three, two, one. Hit play. We're watching. We're rolling. We're
Real
gonna
quick,
see.
this episode made possible, not sponsored by for legal reasons, of course, but made possible by Steel Reserve beer for people who hate themselves.
It's true. I've never
He's
met
right, you
somebody who
know.
drinks. Have you ever thought about the fact that the A and the M and the Marvel logo are just so much taller than the R? Because like as it comes in this new version of it, and it's like, huh. Remember when it was just like some comic
What?
books flipping? Do you remember that?
Yeah, but
The there's like
wasn't the R
like
taller? Oh,
no, well yes, but when it's like flat on the 3D pane, the
I was paying attention at that point.
yeah.
I only
Ah,
started paying attention once it was, yo, hey, he's on his left.
he's on his left. People are gonna quote this for the next 20 years. I've
He will
never
never be on his left.
I've never thought about how big the that monument is.
Yeah,
How long they been running for?
his ass said it.
Yeah, he did, and that's just such a like, that's such a douchey move too. He's like, hey, just don't say anything.
Yeah, but he's a silly guy.
I love Anthony Mackie in this movie.
Yeah, just like Anthony Mackie.
Yeah,
He's got a funny looking
he
face.
does.
Always looks like he's got mad secret. He's just
Yeah,
holding it
he,
in.
he
He
looks like
really wants.
he looks like he just smelled a fart.
He looks like he wants to tell a woman to go make daddy a
Right.
sandwich.
Lay on the floor, bro. Nobody's
Right.
stopping you.
I think I kind of like Cap's hair in this.
Ah, see, I hate it. I mentioned that last week. I hate
I
his
know.
hair.
I remember not. I know it's like he doesn't have a wig in this as opposed to
I think
normally.
it's a
See,
different
this
wig in this.
is it? See, I thought it was
Yeah.
just
Chris
like
Evans,
dyed or
like he
something.
said like he doesn't dye his hair for movies.
Weird. It
Yeah.
must only be like 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 toupee type shit. Like only the top bit is a
Maybe.
wig
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something. I
yeah.
think that's what they did with the um, end game. That's the
Right.
one we had the shorter like fade type. Yo, bad bitch in a car.
What, he can't drive? I
Uh,
guess his license lapsed. You know what I mean?
yes, just from the 40s.
He's not used to these modern traffic laws. F these people are weird, freakish green aliens. They're Skrulls. Because
Oh,
Shield was
at
like
this
half
point,
Skrulls, right?
yeah, I guess maybe, but this is well. I think most of these people are like Hydra, though. That's
Yeah, but the ones who
Hydra
aren't Hydra,
scrolls
like
too.
Nick Fury in this movie, I think is technically a Skrull. I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I finished that fucking
He was in
shit
space or
ass
something. I
AI
never saw it,
fucking
so
whatever. Oh, this is the French bouncy guy.
right.
That guy's a Nazi Hydra goon, right?
Think so.
I mean, I think all these people except for Black Widow are Hydra.
You know what's wild to
Well, at
me?
least all the ones that are recognizable, by which I mean
Yeah, the
Frank
ones who I
Grillo
can see their
and
face.
that other guy with the face, the guy with
Yeah.
the he's in the elevator scene and other scenes in this movie. He's got a face,
One of the things
you know,
that's wild to
face.
me about this movie is that the Russos, prior to this, had only done like
Community.
sitcoms. They had done
Yeah,
Arrested Development and Community.
yeah.
I know I didn't know this till recently, but the Bluth stair car is in the airport fight in Captain America: Civil War.
I did know that one. I think this movie has Abed in it. I want to say that's the Community
Mm.
cameo in this, or the Dean, or
He's
both.
not wearing a suit. He's not wearing a suit because he's so
Let's see
cool.
what guys
Okay, I
want
say
to
that
see
as a
that.
joke. He's so cool.
He's so
Oh,
man. God bless America. You know.
well, he's not. He didn't have his stripes on because he's turning against America. Even though that was a thing, I think. That was the end game thing. He turned against America, and so he took the stripes off. But then he just had them, or it was Infinity War, and then he just had them again in the next movie. He was
Well, no,
like,
it's before he had ripped the star off,
yeah, it was
and
the
it was like
star, but the
it was all
stripes were like
dirty.
tattered, and everybody was,
It was all dirty. It was it was meant to be the same Civil War suit, but just like dirty to the point of looking black.
Gah. Ah, it's awesome.
Repainted shield.
Oh.
He's so fucking cool though. Man, I love anytime someone punches someone when they're already on the ground, you
Yeah.
know?
Well, no, what I
So
loved was him. He threw the shield off that one dude's face, and then he kicked
right.
that one guy so hard he went off the boat.
Yeah. I like
Now,
when
what do
he
you
punched
think you're gonna do with that knife? Like, this feels like I'm watching Jason Bourne.
I did, yeah. I was just I like that they just made Captain America like James Bond Batman for
Right.
this. Like, yeah, I mean, he kind of
John
always
Wick.
was, but yeah.
Because in the last movie, it was very
Is this,
like
is this the only? I don't
punch,
think this is the
return,
only
punch.
time in the movie. This is the only movie where we see Captain America doing like stealth type fighting. Like, I don't know. This isn't super stealthy. He's you know got goons on him,
Yeah, I mean, it's not even
for
the
a bit there
stealth
he
thing.
was
Like,
for a bit there he was
yeah, when he was running, they like
fucking
quieted up his
yeah
footsteps.
he's right.
But it was like the last movie. It was somebody punches and then Captain America punches back, and then like just trading punches. In this, he kicks a
Sure,
dude
yeah.
so hard
Well,
he
but yeah,
flips
and
off a
then
boat.
Right, but we had, we didn't watch it, but there was Avengers in between those two, in which
Right.
he was fighting aliens and, you know, punching them so hard that something, I don't remember Avengers,
Yeah.
like
Well, but
definitely did something super cool in that I
the
can't
reason
think of
that these
off
two are two
dome,
of
but it
my
was like
favorite MCU
comparable.
movies is because it was before the era when um you had to watch every MCU movie.
Well, sure, yeah.
You didn't have to see Avengers to know what this is. Like I guess to
Right. Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything in this that like maybe there's a handful of like oh when those aliens in New York when that time when there were
right.
aliens in New York because
And
there's
I guess
dozens
Black
of them.
Widow, but she was introduced in Iron Man,
The second
but
one I
still like
think, yeah.
she's just like somebody
She's just
like
she's a shield lady. She
right.
doesn't she doesn't need an introduction outside of this movie, which is that they're friends. They work for the same government espionage, shoot, kill
Right.
type beat, and talk about how Captain America ain't getting no pussy. Like
Right.
it's
Right. Tough. That was tough.
face
I
to
like
the
that.
face. Awesome.
Took it straight to the face. Let's see if
There you
anybody's
go,
in the chat
Valerio.
real quick.
Yo, chat, comment down below if you ever seen a movie. Comment down below if you ever known a white boy to wear a bolo tie and drink Steel Reserve.
I think both of those things are
There he is. That was the
fairly
guy with the
well known.
face.
Yeah.
The face and the
Oh yeah, no, I
forehead.
that is face guy for sure.
Yeah, it looks like
Nobody's in the chat.
um yeah, they bitches anyways.
Right. I got it open, chat. So chat it up, chat.
Stand that saying chat.
I think I work with middle schoolers so much that
Sure, yeah.
it's just normal. God, it's so cool. This movie is so cool.
Did she have the wrist tasers before this?
I don't know.
I think she
I
might
don't
have had them
care.
in. Sure, yeah.
It does like all the action in this so far just it doesn't feel like a Marvel movie.
Right.
Like it just feels like a
I mean, this
very
this
well made
movie outside
action.
of like the third act when it gets, there's like the fucking the all the flying fucking shield ships and
Yeah.
all that they're exploding or whatever. It like it and the fact that it's Marvel Captain
It's
America
literally
versus
Captain
whatever.
America. Yeah.
It doesn't feel that much like a Marvel movie.
Definitely not. Yeah.
And I mean, at this point, there wasn't as much of a Marvel formula. Like there was
I would say anything
still.
pre Guardians of the Galaxy there wasn't as much of a formula.
Was this
I think
this maybe
so.
a year
Maybe same
or
year.
two? Yeah.
Because Guardians of the Galaxy was that one where it was
What
like,
year was
oh,
Guardians? Was 2014, I think. This was 13,
I
maybe.
think this was 14.
Okay, so yeah.
So same year. God, his shield painted is so
So
cool.
it's so cool, but it's so silly because someone just
Like
did
it's
that.
somebody's job to
Some
paint the
some
shield.
fucking yeah, some like unpaid shield intern just fucking.
Yeah, but it's cool. But
It's
honestly, like
awesome. Yeah,
if he were
it's
walking
rad.
around with the red shield, it would look stupid in
No,
this.
he looked like an idiot.
Yeah,
Laughing. Look at this fucking dummy.
but somebody will paint it before the end of the movie.
Right.
Oh, it's awesome.
When
Is this the
because
best
yeah, it is
action
probably, but
in
when
anything? Not anything, but
because his shield is it's normal colored by the time he throws it
oh
at
yeah, no,
Bucky,
that's the
right?
thing I'm gonna be watching the rest of this movie.
Like I want to pinpoint the time when
See,
some
all
see
right,
I
look at his
kind of fuck
hair.
with his hair. I kind of fuck with it.
I don't. I
It's
hate it.
I don't know. It's
I think it looked so good last movie.
sure.
Oh, I certainly don't think there's better fighting action in any of the other MCU movies. And I'm saying that based on one fight scene.
Right. Yeah.
Ugh. Gah!
Man, so cool.
I also think this movie does a better job utilizing his shield so far. This action sequence, I should say.
Yeah.
Like he used it in the last one.
He's done more than just throw it and block two bullets.
Right. Right. Now the last one he did have that scene where he threw the shield into the door that was closing. That was pretty cool. But this is the same animal but a different beast.
Right. Whatever that means.
It's the Twin Towers.
Huh?
I'm sorry, there's three of them. It's the triplet towers. Do not let Osama get a third plane.
I like that stupid ass shield.
Yeah, I do too. It's
Fucking
probably my
logo
favorite
sign.
version of the logo.
I just more mean its like existence, like the fact that they just have like a big metal sign in that courtyard for their fucking their covert spy agency.
That's a big military thing though. They've always got
Oh yeah,
stupid like
and they're at this point they're more public than covert. I
right.
think. I don't know shit
Well, I mean
about the
they've got that
shield.
big building. They
I
better
think
now.
one
They
of their
better be pretty public.
right. Well, but yeah, there's a lot of big government buildings that I don't know what the fucking.
That's true. It's
I
just
mean,
a
there's a fucking
shield across the top.
there's a CIA headquarters. There's CIA headquarters. That doesn't mean they're not doing like wet work and shit, right? Whatever that.
The CIA headquarters when you go in, CIA rather. When you go
Right,
in,
right, yeah,
it just says CIA as big as possible in the middle.
I mean, it might. Yeah, I don't know.
Probably does.
I don't know shit about the
God,
government.
Fury looks sick in this.
Yeah, he does, but Cap looks so drippy,
Yeah, he does.
dude.
This is a great fit for him too.
Yeah. I don't know. There's something about the short hair on Steve. It just like it's. I mean, maybe it's specifically with this suit,
Maybe.
this movie.
I just
Like,
think it's more obvious it's a wig. That's my biggest problem.
see, I think it's less. That looks more like Chris Evans' natural hair to me.
Maybe.
Maybe I don't know what his hair looks like.
It doesn't move with his face. Because it's like glued
I
down to his scalp. Like when he raises his eyebrows, his hairline doesn't change. And like look at the seam.
well,
You're also seeing this over my stream too.
sure, yeah. He also wasn't moving in that
Well,
scene.
no, but you could see like the seam where it was just glued down.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that in real life without a wig. It's called a hairline.
Yeah, but it's but this looks like a fake wig hairline as opposed to a real
Yes,
hairline. Yeah. The CGI in this movie is actually super solid too. That's what happens when you only release 2 movies in a year and let your VFX team actually
right.
work.
Man, why are you repulsing her engines?
I hardly know her engines.
That's what I'm saying, man. What does that mean? Terrorist
Yeah,
DNA?
that's a crazy thing.
What do you mean by that, Nicholas J. Fury? Man, dude, Hennessy and mango juice. This episode made possible by Hennessy and mango juice.
I like his little Captain America patch on his sleeve. Or not American
Yeah,
flag patch.
it's the flag. Yeah. I don't know, maybe it is the stream quality, but his hairline looks pretty normal.
Mm.
Like
See, to me, it could be. Maybe we just.
it could be the lighting of this scene too. It was a brighter
Maybe I'm
lit
just
scene
smart and
when
you're just
when it
not. You know what I mean?
that's always possible, and probably the most likely. Yeah,
Oh.
but
No, he's on a motorcycle. That's why he couldn't get in the car. That's why he had to get in the car.
get this man a motorcycle.
Get this man a true.
True.
I do also like that Cap's got like multiple different. It's not separate villains because that's a pet peeve of mine in comic book movies when they overdo the villains. But there's lots of different threats throughout this movie. Like there's the Shield and the
Yeah,
over
there's.
whatever. There's Hydra that we're gonna see and Winter Soldier. Like all three different threats, which is very fun.
I mean, I feel like the Hydra and Shield ones sort of blend as the
Yeah, but well, there's Fury on the Shield thing,
right.
like the over like.
Oh, it's Twink.
Yo, it's Hunk.
When did they get that picture? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, those are all just stills from the movie.
Like, I mean, I think one of them might have been.
The
I think
stupid kid.
twink,
The kid's
twink
got
one was
autism for real.
right.
Mm.
No, it's the good version of the suit that appears later in the movie. Yo, it's the bad version of the suit that appears
It's
later in
not
the movie.
bad. It's just not as good.
It's the worse version of
Right.
that same suit. Yeah, and it like yeah, it's good.
This is another thing that's always been funny to me
Half
because it's
tone
like
texture on his face.
it's not even that. It's like, I wonder who the Winter Soldier could be. We're gonna spend like 6 minutes setting up how much Captain America misses his friend. I wonder if perchance.
Yeah, I don't think they don't. Do they drag out the mystery of who the Winter Soldier is?
I
in
think
this?
so.
thought it was a
Yeah.
pretty quick reveal. Like after he's introduced, it's like he does a little investigating. He's like, "Oh, it's my buddy. Now I'm gonna."
I'm sure some of it is
Wow.
like we knew who the Winter Soldier was going in.
But he didn't,
But
right? And I'm sure, like, it probably reveals it to us, the audience, before
I don't
him.
think so. I think they reveal
Later.
it to the audience and him at the same time. Like he takes off. Bucky's got to take off his mask. It's been a long time since I've
Right.
seen
I
this. Movie.
remember that being pretty early. Like that's like their second confrontation. It's the
Mhm.
they fight. It's like nighttime, a roof, and he throws the shield. Yo, old bitch, she gonna
God,
die.
this
this
is some
one?
of the best CG in the MCU.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
It's really well done. The old age,
I mean, it's very uncanny valley.
really.
Like it's
See, it's I
to,
think it's,
to me, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I find it,
And,
but
well, I mean,
old
there was
people in
also-
general
there
already
were-
look fairly uncanny.
Sure, but there was also like there were some prosthetics. to
It was
this, I
just her
assume.
hair.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure it was like her hair and maybe a little bit around her eyes
I
and
think
stuff.
at
But
least, like not even the wrinkles. I figured just like some sort of like prosthetic, like the like jowl shape. You know, like it's
it could be that could be the case. But the pictures I've seen, like all I've noticed is the wig.
just she just had the dots on her face.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it is like it's solid. It's just like maybe it is just old people don't look real,
Yeah.
especially this old. She's supposed to be like 90 or whatever.
Right. And I mean, it was 10 years ago.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe I jumped the gun a little bit saying the best.
It's it's
But MCU
all-
CG
it just-
peaked.
to me, this just looks like a better version, fairly significantly better, but it's still like it feels the same as when on the Sopranos. I know you haven't seen the Sopranos. This is for anyone watching who's seen at least I think like season 3 of the Sopranos. You see her mouth looked fucked up there.
It does the mouth moves a little
The
funny.
actress that played Tony Soprano's mom died, I think, in between season 2 and 3.
Mm.
So they did like some weird CG thing where they like used old footage of her in it,
Mm.
and that's what this feel like. It feels better, 10 to 20 years better, but
Right, and $2 million
still
better.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
No.
I do
Sopranos,
also love the
Sopranos.
idea.
early 2000s budget to modern day Marvel or 10 years ago
It's
Marvel
still
budget?
probably drastically different.
I don't know.
I know they sank a lot of money into those HBO shows, but that not Marvel
I
movie
mean,
budget.
I mean,
Am I gonna? Do you want me to look it up?
I mean, no, I'm not. I'm not saying it was. It was obviously not the same. It was. It was billions of dollars apart.
Right.
But I'm just saying, relative to
Relative
something.
to
I don't.
what it is and relative to the time, sure. Like
Yeah.
relative to it being a TV show and
Right.
right. I love Peggy having dementia. Like that's horrible, but it allows
Yeah.
them to do the thing that they
It
did
is. It
in
is a very,
Endgame.
very good plot point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It allows them to go back in 10 years and
Right, and they
say,
and they can be like, "Oh, he had always lived a life with her. It was they didn't actually retcon anything because he had always because she just didn't remember."
right, she had
And
dementia.
and then her niece
Every time she
and her
saw
niece just
him,
kissed someone that reminded her of her uncle.
that's another thing.
She's a freak.
The next movie.
No, in this movie, don't they kiss?
No, it's
Or is it
Civil
the next?
War.
They just build it up in this. They just sort
I
of
don't even know
like
if she's in this.
no. This is definitely what introduces her,
Ah,
and there's like
they
it's
kiss
not
in
like
the
a
next one because
major
Bucky
thing.
and
It's just
Bucky and Sam are in the car and they're like, and they
right.
like look
They
at
just
him like,
you
yeah, your dog.
yeah.
You just kissed your own niece.
That's your niece, bro. That's you're a freak, man. I mean, I get you from the '40s, but shit.
But like they're gonna her funeral is her funeral in this one or the next one? I think it's the next one. So they're
No,
gonna
it's the
go
next
to
because
her
because
funeral.
that's the reveal. Yeah, and that was after her funeral that he kisses the
Yeah, I
niece too,
know.
right?
He's gonna wait till right
But,
after she
I'm thinking like
dies.
right after too. Like it was like
God.
maybe this like a scene or two. It was a little after 'cause he
Weirdest
was
thing
already like
Marvel has
on
ever
her.
done. That's not true.
Probably not. No.
Turn that volume up a little bit.
Yeah. No captions for this.
I don't think so. I could check.
On this official version of the film we're watching on Disney Plus.
No subtitles.
Man, Disney Plus fell off.
We put on this equalizer.
Yeah, it's Robert Redford from that movie he did uh right before he came back for Endgame, where it was like
what if we watch the whole movie
that
at
was like
Chipmunk?
his final movie. It was like some like dramatic like fucking old man in the sea bullshit. We're watching this like a TikTok edit.
We put it just ever so slightly too low.
I kind of like it.
I do too. He sounds like Ice Cube.
Wait, man.
He sounds
Set up.
like the thing in Fan Four Stick.
Oh, speaking of that, I figured out why I don't like the Thing's voice in the new version of First Steps Fantastic Four, and it's not that his voice isn't toned down like that. It's partly that, but it's mostly that he doesn't have a comically stereotypical New York Jew accent like all the previous ones, because that's really what it was. Like, he should talk like this. He's from New York. Just a little deeper.
Isn't that how all New Yorkers talk? Why did you specify Jewish?
Well, because the Thing is Jewish. That's
I know.
according to hardcore comic book fans. That's a super important part of his character.
Right.
If they hadn't casted a Jewish actor as the Thing, this movie wouldn't be good.
Like his
Kevin
eyebrow.
Kevin Feige would be a Nazi, and they would kill him in the streets.
They might do that anyway.
Probably.
Although
it's
we
a
just let
alien
Nazis run
guy.
rampant.
Well, if they're black or whatever Elon Musk is, South African.
Yeah, they're both African.
Well, not quite.
No, is Elon Musk actually from South Africa? I thought his family moved here before he was born. No, he's got an accent. He probably is from South Africa. I thought he was born here.
I don't know.
I don't either. Ah, did you see
I mean,
that? Social
Charlize
commentary.
Theron was right. Charlize Theron was born in South Africa, and she doesn't have an
Oh, I
accent,
remember
does she?
loving this sequence.
Yeah, I do remember this.
God, it's awesome. The shield. This is what the Batmobile should
So
be.
bad.
Actually, they like.
Right.
Why have we not? And I'm saying this genuinely. Why have we not had a scene in a Batman movie that's like this in the
True.
Batmobile? We kind of had a car chase in
This
the
movie
Batman.
does very much feel like they wanted to make a Batman movie, but instead it's Captain America, you
Yeah,
know?
like people always talk about how like it would be hard to do a comic accurate Batman movie because it'll be goofy and silly, whatever. No, it wouldn't. Make this
Right.
again.
It's just this movie, but
The
you
tone of
know,
this is not
with
too dark
Batman.
and over realistic.
Right. You think?
I love Sam Jackson's Nick Fury.
Just love Sam Jackson.
Right. What is his plan here?
Uh,
Let them break my
Say
window.
motherfucker. I don't know.
Uh,
Gotta get some Chick-fil-A.
that's awesome.
It's
He
so
waited until the
cool.
window was at 1% to get his gun. Oh, the car drives itself. Why was he driving it at all?
No, chill.
God,
You
this
hear
is
that?
cool.
That's what good mac and cheese sound like.
Wow.
This car can fly.
Apparently.
This man's SUV can fucking fly. Man, I forgot this is when Robin from How I Met Your Mother was a reoccurring MCU
Yeah,
side character.
right.
That was a weird time.
She's good in it. She's good in that
I
Avengers
mean, she's
movie.
cool. She's just like a, I guess that's like a comic character or something.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
a
always
very
nice. Like
typecast.
she
She's
just
very
always like
typecast.
showed up.
Yeah.
Well, I'm more mean like the character just like randomly showing up in
Like
a
Nick
bunch of MCU
Fury
movies all the
killing all these
time.
people just to escape these
Well,
police officers.
no, he's just like
That one truck he
giving
rear-ended,
them a
that
couple
person's for sure
concussions.
dead.
No, just majorly concussed. Only if they go to sleep
He didn't
within
even
24
flinch at
hours.
those bullets.
It's called being a pimp.
Right. There were kids in the backseat of that sedan.
Mac and cheese.
Awesome.
Oh,
Awesome. See, like this would make such a cool Batman in the Batmobile sequence that's not
and
just
this
him
is
calling Alfred.
daytime too.
I
Like,
know.
this is happening during the day.
Golly. And Nick Fury's actually a character in this movie, as opposed to just being nothing, like he is in most Marvel stuff.
Yeah, he's got at least this scene and when they reveal he's not dead.
Right.
I remember those two, which is it's something.
Well, and he's got all this stuff talking about surveillance and whatever.
Yeah, he was talking.
But there's stakes, and he's, you know what I mean? Like they actually do
Right.
little character things with
No, he
him.
does. I think he's got like a full arc. Like he's got something at the end where he like stands up to the Robert Redford like Shield Council or
Yeah.
whatever their fucking thing is. Yeah.
The
No, this is definitely the coolest Nick
Oh.
Fury has ever been. Yo,
God. So the Russos, somebody asked him in an interview when they were promoting this movie, They're like, are there any like, like hidden Marvel character cameos, whatever? They're like, yeah, the
Mhm.
truck that hits that cop car, the Punisher was driving it, just as a joke. And so I think that's
Yeah,
canon now. Like I think like that's people consider that to be canon, which is
I'm
so
sure people
stupid.
consider it to be, yeah, but
Yo, he's Mace Windu.
yo, it's a reference to Tupac Shakur. That's who George Lucas wanted to be Mace Windu, right?
Yeah, I
Before he
think so.
died.
I think so. What's the
That's
thing?
that's where
Oh yeah,
George Lucas got the idea for a black person in Star Wars.
yeah. But he already had Billy D. Williams
Right.
and only Billy D. Williams.
True.
Um, that's the thing.
Two rules for having a good time.
People talk about it all the time. 'Cause
Never run
people,
out of Colt 45, and don't ever forget rule number 1.
oh, there she is. It's his niece.
Yo, he's going to kiss her, but not till the
She
next
also looks
movie.
very young in this
And
movie.
I guess I'm trying to. Was it
Oh,
before or after? No, it would have been after because the funeral was when he realized that she was his first love's
oh, it was
niece.
after.
So it was, yeah. But this yeah, this is, I mean, this is,
This is
just
it's
awkward
fine, yeah.
flirting, whatever.
Right.
So there was some
What
there
are
was
the
some build up
chances, though?
before it,
Like,
though.
let's
Right.
let's take this out of a movie for a
Well,
second.
I think we
Oh, is
I
she
guess
like
I
a
guess
spy?
even,
Is she spying on him?
yeah, it later reveals she's a spy, but I don't. Well, no, because I mean, she must have known he's Captain America. He's like, of course, and also canonically, he was.
That's
She
such a
knew him growing
great
up. She
right,
like that's
right.
her uncle. Like she would
So
in
really,
theory
it's
know.
she's the
She
one
would know
who's.
him as well as. Wait, where's old man Steve at this
Well,
point?
that's the thing.
Like
Like,
this whole
was it
thing,
a
like
different
yeah,
universe? Was it
bullshit retcon, whatever. But acknowledging that as the canon, whatever.
his shield's back?
Where because oh, is that his classic
Inspector
shield?
Red. I love
Someone
that he
repainted
heard
it.
music in his apartment, so he was like, "I'm gonna go climb in the window just to be safe."
Yeah.
People, of course, reference the thing all the time where, like, on his list of things to check out, it says Star Wars, and Samuel L. Jackson was in Star Wars. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, he was in the bad Star Wars.
Right. Which are never referenced in any Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Only original trilogy Star Wars movies are referenced in Marvel, to my knowledge.
Are there any specific
Yeah,
references other than I know
Spider-Man talks about
Spider-Man
Empire
with
and
the
then builds
yeah
the Death Star.
that stupid ass fucking
It's so dumb. It makes me so
it's
mad because in that movie he's like that
it's the
old
most,
movie.
like it's like oh, he's this young character, so young character wouldn't know Star Wars even though he is a incel nerd. Like, of course this virgin is gonna know Star Wars.
And then
Who
in
cares
the
that he's 16?
in
And
the
then yeah,
next
then he's the
movie
Star
he's
Wars
building
nerd
a
in the
Death
next
Star.
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lego Death Star.
Stupid. God, I hate Marvel. Well, he's dead. He's dead. He's really dead. I think Nick Fury's really dead. He's really gonna die in this movie.
That did get me the first time I saw this.
Yeah, probably same.
I'm trying to see. I thought his shield was
But
painted, but now I'm not convinced.
I
I
think
really need to see.
I remember the scene of Bucky catching it though, which is this.
Well, I think it's the scene. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so just like, how
Well, it
long has
must
it been? I guess it's been
in
probably a
universe
couple
day
weeks.
or two.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know. That was like one of the opening
mean,
scenes of the movie.
I mean, I guess it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know.
Also, does he? I guess he keeps the shield in his house, and not Shield keeps the shield. So maybe just when he came back, maybe just when he came back, they're just like, all right, let's go get a fresh coat of paint on this thing.
God,
Oh, it's awesome!
The shield vent, the fucking drywall.
They're setting him up to be Captain America.
Well, it is so clearly building for him. I can't believe they gave it to the black person instead.
That's a real complaint people have.
Yeah.
Even though Sam, like character-wise, is so much more in line with Captain America than
Right.
Bucky is. I don't know why they should have just made them both Captain America.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're gonna do some because I mean the new Captain America movie and the Thunderbolts with Bucky are gonna be coming out within like a year of each other.
Right.
There's gonna be like something. I don't fucking know.
New Captain America movie is out technically. I think it came out today.
Sure, whatever. It's got Harrison Ford as a big red Marvel
And he's the
monster.
president. I've heard,
He's freaking mad. He's really angry all the
but
time.
it's weird. Like you can't really base it off because early reviews for Marvel movies are always really good because
Right.
Marvel
Well,
just
they're all
pays
different.
them
Yeah.
off. Oh, he took a pill to slow his heart rate, which is so stupid. It's so dumb. It's so incredibly dumb.
Yeah.
Epinephrine? Why does he need an EpiPen? He got shot. He got shot 4
Yo, he
times.
in that pen, dude. Yo, Nick Fury off the pen, dude.
That's what he used to slow his heart rate to the point where they thought he was dead. Yeah.
True.
Those doctors look incompetent. They look like they're real
One of
bad at
them
their
looked
job.
like one of them looked like
I can't say what kind of doctor he
uh,
was.
it was a Jewish doctor.
Never in my life have I seen someone fold so quickly under no
Under
pressure
Zero
whatsoever.
pressure. Oh yeah, one of those doctors looked like the guy from Community who looked like the guy who killed John Lennon.
Right.
Might have been.
Beard Starburns.
No,
That guy looks like John Lennon. I'm sorry, but fat.
not that either.
Chris Evans is such a handsome man. I mean, look at him, dude.
Yeah. It's just
He's
strange.
handsome, dude.
He's an attractive gentleman for sure.
And Robin from How I Met Your Mother kind of looks like the female version of Chris Evans. They have the same nose, at least. I just noticed in that side profile.
I mean, sort of. I guess I wasn't paying as much money.
This is an
Yo, it's-
awesome motorcycle jacket that's Bobbin's been talking about that motorcycle jacket that's a variation on the costume. That one's awesome. I know it's not a variation on the costume at all, but
Well, that's just the classic his casual clothes sort of being the same color palette as his superhero costume.
but it's got the same collar as his Captain America suit.
Yeah. I mean,
It's about the
just a
same
bomber
length.
jacket.
Well, it's about the same length. It's up the same way.
Yeah.
It's a really stupid place to put that. What if 3 people buy some gum?
Yeah, but it's Hubba Bubba. Who buys Hubba Bubba?
Dude, love Hubble Bubba. Hubble
Fuck
Bubble.
out of here.
Oop.
Robert Redford and his stupid ass hair, man. You look like Donald Trump. Yo, she's a spy.
I wonder, did he just know that? Because he didn't look surprised. Oh, I guess he found out when Fury was in his apartment.
Oh well, yeah. They revealed that she had a gun.
Oh, wait. He's got both his eyes there. They're going to retcon that 20 years earlier in a movie.
What?
The Captain Marvel movie, like he loses his eye to her cat or whatever. Did you see Captain
Yeah.
Marvel?
I did see Captain Marvel some
Unfortunately.
5 or so years ago when it came out. Yes, Captain. I mean, it was mid, but it was okay. It was.
But anyway,
nostalgia baby shock.
Right.
How did they retcon? I mean, I remember
Well, he
the
had
weird
hair when
alien-
he lost his eye, and there he's normal Nick Fury, like modern day Nick Fury, but bald. in that
Uh,
picture of him shaking the president's hand.
right. I guess I wasn't paying. I mean, he could have shaved his head when he
Yeah, I guess
was
he could have just done it once, but
GI
why would
Young
you?
Captain Marvel. Well, I mean, he could have done it somewhat frequently. He just
Oh yeah,
didn't do it in the couple months of the year we saw him in the mid '90s during
maybe,
Captain Marvel when
maybe.
he happened to lose his eye. I don't fucking know. What
He
are you, his
he
fucking
had his
life coach,
iconic
dude?
goatee in that photograph, and does not
Did he
in
not
Captain
in
Marvel.
Captain? I thought
Nah,
he did.
he
I
was clean
thought it was
shaven, clean shaven with hair, as opposed
weird.
he took the hair and then he put it on his
See, I
face later.
heard Sam Jackson without his like, because that's not just like Nick Fury's like that's Sam Jackson's
Well,
iconic goatee.
'90s Sam Jackson didn't really have facial hair in anything.
Pulp Fiction,
Okay.
Jackie Brown.
Yeah. All right. Well, he didn't have it in
The
Jurassic
two
Park.
Tarantino movies I know him for. Okay, yeah, Jurassic Park. He did have that cool tie. Yeah, that is significant. But he had glasses. He was a nerd. No nerds have facial hair unless it's like
Yeah, he wore
scruffy.
those glasses and that stupid hat, and he didn't have facial hair,
Yeah, but also the cool tie with those geometric patterns and shit. Do you know
right?
what's happening in this movie? Because I haven't paying attention.
Goodfellas,
Robert
he had a
Red,
mustache. Um,
Robert Redford.
Robert
Seems
Redford
not
is
fellas.
he's gonna turn out to
Surely.
be a Nazi, like Kanye
Well, of
West.
course. Yeah.
I mean, topical. We're watching this movie at a very topical time in our country. Nick Fury got killed by the Winter Soldier, and
But a decade more like that, he's surely definitely actually dead.
in the context of the movie, he's dead.
Yeah.
Wow, this guy who's talking about tearing the world down. He's a villain? God, he looks so cool when
God,
he
he
holds
does
his
look
belt
so
like a
cool.
cowboy or a cop.
Right now, he's trying to sell Captain America on the idea of on this
Not
like super privacy invasive surveillance.
right. He's big brother, yeah.
Right.
This is the one where they scan
Oh,
the
okay, so
terrorist
he's
DNA.
questioning why Nick Fury was at his house.
Right.
Suspenseful. The music is bumping.
He looks so
He
fucking
does.
cool.
He looks so cool. That was a great opportunity for like a 90s style one-liner.
Yeah, I guess.
You know, like he was my friend too, or something stupid.
Right.
Oh, it's about to be the elevator fight, which is the like.
It's the guy with the face. He's in
Uh-huh.
this. He's got the face.
The shield looks so much
Not
better without the
not
stupid
free
lines in
Jimbo.
it.
Right. Yeah.
I cannot believe that just these guys prior to this directed a few they directed the paintball episode of Community. And that's
Right.
pretty much it.
Both of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Which the action in the paintball episode of Community is way
I mean,
too good for
it's
what it
correct,
is. Yeah.
It makes sense that the guys that did that would go on to direct
It's
the best Marvel
yes, it doesn't
movie.
make sense that they
did.
chose them to do it.
Maybe the guy with the face isn't, unless there's a third stop of more people getting on.
Maybe. Which
I
that's too
swear,
many
I
people
remember
for
the
this
guy-
elevator.
For sure.
That's
like,
always
it's
been
already
my gripe
packed.
with this scene is why did you choose to you would have had better luck with one person.
Right.
God, but like him looking. It's
There's
very
the
there
face.
it is. It's
Stupid-ass
very
face, man.
like this scene is very Batman. Okay, there it's really obvious it's a wig. Do you see it?
I don't know.
This scene is very Batman. Like I could picture Bruce Wayne doing this, like looking over and seeing the guy sweat, and then like looking all curious around at everybody. Or do
Yeah.
you see it from the back? You have to see it from the back that it's a wig.
I do. It didn't linger on the back. I'd have to see more back shots, you know. I mean, I always need more back shots.
Could you imagine like Joker goons, and this is Bruce Wayne? This would be awesome as a Batman movie.
Right.
I mean, it's awesome as a
See,
Captain America movie.
like, yeah, no, I mean this whole I was saying earlier, this whole movie feels like the perfect blueprint for a captain. Like tone down the government stuff, make it more like just he's investigating the seedy corruption of Gotham City or
Right.
whatever. But no, I mean it really like
Which they did the government stuff. God, that's awesome. They did the government stuff in the Batman. Like that's.
did they? I mean they had a
I mean,
bit
yeah.
of like
That was
what,
kind of
Robert
the. That was
Pattinson
kind of
one?
what Riddler was.
Yeah,
like
I
he
mean,
was trying to take
it was,
down
it
the.
was more just like it's
It was more the
police
villain,
corruption.
you know, but the government being corrupt and the mayor being in on it and all that kind of stuff.
Right. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm thinking like you can do that. You can do like the city
Oh,
corruption, but
kicked-
that
he
still
kicked
feels
the
like smaller
shield.
scale than in like
Well, yeah, this is just
that
on a national
classic.
scale.
Right.
Oh my gosh, he's so cool.
Oh, sick. Jump out the window, pussy.
He's gonna
Jump
do
out
it.
that fucking.
I mean, why does he look like
24.
concerned? He just jumped out of a
Right. He jumped
plane
out of a
20
plane.
minutes ago.
That was into water though.
I guess
like,
Minecraft logic.
Right. Yeah, we thought it's God.
Just fetal positioned on the ground.
His suit is so fucking cool. The little bit of fucking dark red on the sides.
Yeah, well, yeah, and just like the
So
overlaps
sick.
and the flaps, it very much feels like a military uniform.
Right.
Even I will even
More
put like
so than his actual military uniform. in the
right,
last
like
one.
even compared to the last movie, like it
Yeah.
feels more like a military uniform than the
Yeah.
last one did.
And I mean, like it's the same, like it's the same suit they'll continue using for in the MCU up until.
I think
He's black,
it was just simpler at the like.
I mean, it's like
So-
it's the same.
Well,
Like-
okay, so like to analyze it from a design like point of view,
God, it's so
when you pull
sick,
it down
dude.
to one color, which they did, the extra bits and stuff that they've
So-
added on, the extra bits and stuff that they've added to the suit don't feel as crowded as they do when you add in two more colors.
Sure.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So like going forward, it feels less like clean. Even in Age of Ultron, which I think is the best look of like a classic Captain America suit, but had they stripped down some of the little extra bits, it would have felt simpler because you've added now two more colors to it. Like you add the white, you add the red. Does that make sense?
But it's but it's the same suit. Like,
yeah, it's the same suit, but
that's what I'm saying though. Like the actual,
but that
the
no,
actual, the,
I was explaining why it looks better here than it
Right.
does there.
Yeah. Sure.
Because there's less going on,
Yeah.
even if it's the same suit,
Yeah.
because of the color and the bigger gloves. I do love the bigger gloves from Age of Ultron,
Yeah.
which Age of Ultron was.
Wow.
after this.
Somebody
bought four
the
sticks
gum.
of gum. Oh, look who it was. Sex?
Yo, feel set. Yo, he's in his undercover outfit though. No one knows who he is.
This is the first movie to do
I
that,
like that
right?
I think so. His undercover outfit, it's still the color palette of his Captain America.
Yeah, it is so goofy. Every outfit he wears
Um,
is just a Captain America suit.
I do. I love that. I love that silly trope of superheroes casual attire matching their superhero outfit.
It doesn't feel as obvious here.
Right. Well, it's I mean, it's just he's got a blue hoodie over a white t-shirt, you
Right.
know, but
They call him the Winter Soldier.
they call him your former best friend, Bucky Barnes.
Nobody knows that.
Jim-
Who is the Winter Soldier?
Jimmy Bucky Barnes.
I mean, you could still wear bikinis.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna be focusing on that
I
scar.
don't think anybody's gonna be
Scarlett
looking
Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson.
International supermodel Scarlett Johansson. I don't think people are gonna be focusing
Also,
on
doesn't
that.
she have another scar too? Because like the secret society she was part of before she was part of Shield, like ripped out her ovaries or something.
Does that leave a scar?
I think so. I think they like cut. I think
It's
they
like-
show
like
a scar in the
C-section
movie where they
scar?
talk about that.
Probably. I don't
Like,
know.
cut it out of her stomach. I don't. I feel like it would be hard to remove ovaries without leaving at least a small scar.
Right. Like like a C-section type
Right.
thing.
I like that
Robert-
they built
Robert Redford
chairs
looks like
for
he's,
these stupid these stupid holograms.
Yeah, it's very silly, but Robert Redford just looks like he's wearing like a human skin as a
Yeah, he does.
as a face mask,
But not
like,
just his face, his whole
it's
body.
not just his face. It's the
They're wearing
and
those
it's just that his
stupid
suit is
shoes.
sort of oversized and his hair, like he's got the like Trump hair where it looks like a wig,
Right.
because it's like combed forward to overcompensate for baldness, I guess. I don't know. I don't know
Right.
what that, but it's those stupid ass
Got
glasses,
the
bro.
dumb
It's like-
blue light glasses.
It's like fucking every 2010s fucking hipster, man.
Looks like he sings the song from the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
What?
You remember the song in the Amazing Spider-Man 2? I don't even remember what the song is,
don't
but while
remember
he's like mourning, he's putting up all the things in his room and he's taping them to his wall, and it's that stupid 2000s like "Hey Hey" song. You don't remember that scene from TASM 2?
I don't remember most scenes from
It's
TASM
one of the
2.
stupidest ones, up there with Electro getting his teeth
TASM
fixed.
2 is the one where he figures out that his parents were spies, right?
Well, that's
And
both. He
there's
figures
the-
that out, and he figures out they're spies in the second one, but they kind of tee that
Well,
up in the
they
first one.
set it up in the first one. Yeah, there's the plane, whatever. The plane was in the first one, right? Or, no, that was the second one. That's how the second one. Second one starts with his parents dying in
and
a
the-
plane
Oh,
crash,
it's gone,
right?
gone, gone. They'll love me till you're gone, gone, gone. It's like this stupid.
Yeah, man. Okay.
It's this really stupid early 2000s or 2010s like song, but it's while he's sad about something. I don't think it's after Gwen dies. I think it's when Gwen breaks up with him.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's what. I think I'm thinking because that's like that leads into him.
Yeah,
like, he,
it
like,
leads
break-
into
he
him
breaks
figuring out
something.
the
He
stupid
breaks
thing.
something, and it's like oh, I broke this thing out of anger, but now
There's
I realize
coins
this is,
in it.
this is a setup
My
for
parents
the
had custom coins made.
the secret spy base.
Yeah,
in
but the
in
song
New
that's
York
playing
subway.
over that is
Yeah,
like
I don't remember the song.
yeah, it
but
does not fit.
I'll take your word for it that
Doesn't fit.
Chris Evans
I don't know who the
casual
singer of that
undercover
is.
Captain America looks like he would sing that song. Yeah.
Oh, he's not wearing the fit, but the guy looks like he would wear that fit. His name is Philip Phillips.
You're shitting me.
Here, I'm gonna put a picture up on my camera so everybody can see. Doesn't he look like he would wear that fit?
Yeah.
He also looks like he would be named Philip Phillips.
It looks like he'd go to
Keep
New
your
Jersey.
feet off the dash. Oh, I guess it's
It's
just
a
leg.
Jersey thing.
Oh wow! Whoa! For those
Captain
watching
America.
who can't hear that, he said what I said. That's what made us
Yeah.
laugh.
Yeah, did you make sure to not record the
I did, yeah.
movie's audio this time?
I checked
Cool.
when we started streaming. Yeah, the
That's
last
good,
week's
yeah.
got taken down. Nobody will ever see it.
It's gone, and probably for the best.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the episode was pretty good, but
I don't remember.
your audio
Although I
was
don't- I don't
doubled and the
think I'll
movie's
remember-
audio was tripled.
Right, yeah.
And by that I mean it was once. I like this new form of the podcast because it's just like what it would be like.
I don't think I'll recall this episode. So, yeah.
It's just like it's what it would be like if somebody hopped on Discord with us to watch a movie together.
And that's a good thing?
Yeah.
Oh. I like your orange cup.
Thanks. It's some college that my wife's sister's husband's sister.
One more time. Neighbor's dog's postman's wife.
My wife's sister's husband's sister bought
who's
me
on third?
for Christmas. And she bought me and my wife's sister's husband matching cups because we're friends, so we have matching cups.
So is it like? Does it have like is it like a thermos? Like it's got like a cover.
It's got like a lid. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's the word I was.
Lid.
Oh, this is the.
Yeah, Zemo.
Yeah, well, no, this is the building. He flashes back, and for some reason, it's like nostalgic for me. Like I remember thinking that when watching it, like this. Maybe it's not this flat. It's the one later with Bucky.
Oh, that's
I remember
supposed
being
to be.
in a similar
I remember
New
that. Like young him in this movie does not look as good as young him or twink him looked in the last one.
Right. Who the fuck? Yo, Item, welcome to the. Did you remove him or did he just
I
leave?
disconnected.
Come on, man. I care more about Item than I do about this podcast.
I know. It was just funny.
Eat a dick. Now he's not gonna hop. You
No,
know,
he's
it's
gonna
the first time
hop.
he's hopped ever.
He's gonna hop.
You like me talking like Frankenstein?
Yeah.
Dalton bad.
It is gonna mess up the cameras, but that's fine.
Oh, eat a dick.
Okay.
My bad. He's gonna leave in like 5 minutes.
I know,
anyways,
yeah.
and no one's watching this. There's maybe someone. Yo, it's the woman he will live an entire life with.
it's the woman who will be his wife and the
but not
aunt
for
of
another
his
10
crush.
years. Is that when they go back in time? It's like 10 years, at least in universe, in movie verse.
Something like that. Yeah, it's about. It's probably close to 10 years exactly because of the 5-year jump.
There was the jump, and then, but yeah, I think yeah, it'd be about whatever. Yes, we get Computer Man. He's,
Right. True.
I also like that his casual nerd fit is still it's still sort of the cartoon Captain America color palette, except he's got the brown jacket
brown,
from the first. Well, it's a reference to when he had the brown jacket in the first one,
right.
know?
Well, and I think one of the versions
he's got like
of
a
Captain
like
America's
a,
got
like a
brown
NASA,
in his
he's got
suit.
probably, yeah. He's got like a NASA shirt on underneath, so it's got like the red and white.
Item, hop on stream so that your comments make sense.
Yeah, join our.
I'm here for 5 minutes, so I'll comment for 5 minutes.
What I said. Can we just talk
Yeah.
about the political and economic state of the world right now?
We're watching Captain
And
America:
we
The
talk
Winter
about how he's
Soldier.
wearing the fire shoes.
Dick, hop on and watch.
These are not the
fuck
flyest shoes. They're wearing
No, they're
really
pretty fly for
lame
Captain
shoes.
America. Pretty fly for Captain America. He's got the blue
Doesn't
shoes with the
matter,
blue
dude,
hoodie,
they're
white shirt.
so
Come on. That's America right there.
Show his shoes?
They showed his shoes earlier.
I don't remember. I mean, his fit. It's fine. It's solid. It looks better without the hood up and the stupid ass fucking.
I
hipster.
love. What's this guy's name?
Chris
Zemo.
Evans.
No, it's
Nope.
not Zemo. Zemo's the Civil War guy with the face, with the purple mask.
Oh, it is. Oh, what the?
I don't remember this guy's name. I like him made out of the Matrix
Zorro?
thing.
I do. I like his Matrix number code thing. Yeah. What's this guy's
1945.
name? It's
Yo,
not
it's Kanye
Zemo.
West.
Item, you're a nerd. What's this guy's name?
Yeah, what's the guy's name? Who's the computer man?
What's the computer Nazi's name? Not Kanye West.
He switched. That's what his name.
Something like Zorro.
I think you're still thinking of Zemo.
No, it's something like it's similar. Like it's somewhere between Zemo and Zorro, or at least like it's. I'm pretty sure it's also with a Z. I think is why.
Zola. He's Zola.
Zola.
Armin
Yeah,
Zola.
fuck you. I knew it was like Zorro, bitch. Oh, I'm still
Zola and
Zemo.
Zorro are not similar.
What are you talking about?
I mean, Zorro with a Z.
Imagine it as a first generation Chinese immigrant saying it. Oh, and they're not similar. Yeah, suck my fucking nuts.
You ever noticed? That the Hydra logo and the Shield logo are similar?
Yo, that's political commentary right there.
I also
Oh my
like
God.
that.
Just, like, talk about-
I like that Hydra had these stupid like videos made up, like these documentary style videos, just in case someone finds this computer.
I mean, I think it was probably more made as like propaganda.
Maybe,
The
but
way-
they're like
The
modern.
way any like war footage was like that's the reason for any like war footage. Like
I'm talking
like,
about
now it's
them
used in
edited together
documentaries.
like this.
I mean, this could be Zorro doing this like just with his brain.
That's true, I guess. I
maybe.
don't know the extent of this AI.
I mean, he's a computer. Like I assume he's just like, if you can edit a video with a computer could it.
This is AI before it was AI. This is Midjourney.
Yeah, this is like
Right.
this is like social commentary. But like
They
know what I
did
mean?
hit
You know what
there.
I mean, though? Like his brain is even if it's like a dated 90s computer, like you could edit that video on a 90s computer. So
That's true.
if his brain is a 90s computer, he could have made that with his
Yeah.
brain.
I didn't realize
that's
that
all
they
Hey, Edson, you see my bolo tie? Looks like the type
Oh,
of shit that Dutch
that's
would
good.
wear.
Just killed him.
Okay, yeah, that's
I didn't realize
Damn.
that they hit the fact that Winter Soldier killed Tony Stark's dad this or like Howard
Oh,
Stark.
was there something that we were talking over during that?
Yeah, no, there was like one of the newspaper they were talking about. It wasn't Winter Soldier specifically, but they were talking about Hydra.
Right.
He
Like the
missed.
assassinations. Yeah,
Yeah, but
he almost had the indie thing. We got a bogey on my 6. Have been stolen because I am an evil Nazi computer.
But yeah, like with Winter Soldier working for Hydra in this movie, like they teed that up well.
They did, yeah. That's what, like, despite Civil War being mid and not a Captain America movie,
I think Civil War is good.
It's fun. It's mid.
We'll
It's
probably wind up watching it next
I'm
week to finish
sure,
the
yeah.
trilogy.
Yeah. No, I mean I remember it being mid. I remember liking Black Panther a lot in it, and
I like Black Panther. I like Spider-Man.
I remember thinking that the Captain America, the entire basis of the movie, which was the Iron Man rivalry, just felt so shoehorned and forced. Like I didn't believe that these dudes were beefing at all. Like
See, I remember
not-
thinking they were beefing. I just remember thinking Cap was really stupid for taking his opinion.
See, I remember thinking that Cap was right.
I mean, I just think
I'm sure we'll
government
get there.
oversight over these superheroes when they keep destroying cities was a smart idea,
Right? Yeah.
which was Iron
I don't
Man's
know. I don't
stance.
remember the.
But I
movie.
mean, it's been a few years, so maybe
I
your
remember,
political opinions have changed.
Maybe. I don't think it was a political thing as
No,
much as
I was just
it was
kidding.
just
'Cause
shown
in the movie, it's a political thing. Like they turn
right.
it
It,
into.
it's political in the fictional context of the
Right.
Marvel universe.
Yeah,
with
that was the joke I
superheroes.
was making. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I get it. Humor, it's commentary, socially.
Yo, it's Spider-Man's apartment. It's not. Oh,
Yo, it's
God, he looks so cool.
I can't remember Sebastian Stan. That's his
Yeah,
name.
that's his name. He looks like Luke Skywalker.
Except not at all.
Ah,
People
really? I
just
think he looks a
say
lot
that.
like Mark Hamill.
I've never seen that whatsoever. People have always said that. They look nothing alike.
That's interesting because I like
Yeah, no, I mean, I
legitimately
think
do
I
see
look
it.
more like Mark Hamill
I
than
don't agree
that
with
dude.
that at all.
Yeah, I mean, the only similarity is like got a they both got butt chins, maybe.
Have you
But
ever seen the
Sebastian,
pictures where they've like half and half
yeah,
split the
you can
face?
do that with anyone's fucking. Have you seen every person that has ever died since XXX Tentacion, where they put their face next to his and it lines up perfectly? And they're both dead. You can do that with anyone's face and it
Yeah, but
lines up. That doesn't mean they
I've
fucking look
seen
alike.
you're getting very angry over this, and
I
there's
was
no reason to.
I'm just riffing, man.
Um,
You know.
you coming in hot. Oh, he's gone. We'll see if he comes back to actually watch the movie that we're watching together. There's not much I can say when it's just me on here by myself. Like I don't know what to. I don't know where to go from here. So I'm just gonna, I guess, just sit here in silence. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see. Like, who knows? You know what I mean? Who knows what's gonna happen? Captain America's washing his hands. He's in a spouse beater. Oh, that was a mirror. Now he's in the room. Now he's looking at Black Widow. His wife beater's tucked into his pants. He's asking what's going on. She's just staring at him blankly. Now she's confused. She's conflicted. She's misusing her power. Full of resentment. I don't know. We're only like halfway through this movie. If Daniel doesn't come back, I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll see though. We will see. I'm messaging him to see if this is a bit or if this is real. We're gonna see. We'll see. Now it's getting awkward. If you're listening to the podcast, just keep hitting that skip ahead until you hear Daniel's voice, unless it ends in a few minutes, in which case he's not coming back. But we're going to, this is all done live. You can't, if you're watching live, and I don't know if anyone is, shout out you. Then I guess I get to watch the rest of this movie. So that's at least a plus. He never said pilot. He just flies. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. It's been like 5 minutes. Thanks for watching.